What's up, guys? Welcome to ExZacklyGaming. My name is Zach, and today we are back with more 60 Seconds Reatomized. Now, last time we left off, Timmy is out in the wasteland. He's going on a supply run. He may die. We've acknowledged that. It's okay. We're on TSAR BOMBA difficulty. We're doing Timmy and Ted. We had to start with only one food can, as much water as he wanted. We're not supposed to kill anybody, according to some of the rules of this, but hey, we're going to see what we can do. We might have to improvise a little bit, but we have to say yes to pretty much everything. So the things I'm really sticking to are TSAR BOMBA difficulty, 2 people, 1 can of food to start with, and saying yes to everything. So let's see how it goes. There's one thing we need to do to use a radio. I know we need to use a radio, but our radio's broken, okay? I'd love for somebody to stop by and get me a radio. Day 15. I hear somebody knocking on our door. Oh, Ted's crazy. That's good. That's good. Bravely ignoring our symptoms, we try to get at least an hour or two of sleep. No luck. We're even more tired than we were, and there are other problems we will need to face soon. Let's just hope our yawning will be enough to scare raiders away or save us some radiation sickness. Right, Ted's still tired. He's got starvation going on, and he's crazy. A stranger's pushing a rusty wheelbarrow filled with all kinds of goods stopping by today. He claimed he's a trader looking to barter for items he requires. What is he? Anything good? No, I don't want to give up my only flashlight for 1 water. Sorry, trader. We don't have to say yes to things like that, things that have options. It's usually yes or no things, like will you open the door, will you do this, things like that. The trading stuff, I don't really consider something I have to say yes to. We refused to trade. Hopefully we made the right choice, but the trader was not too happy about this. Yeah, Ted isn't acting normally because he's fucking crazy. Open in the name of freedom, came a shout from outside the door. Well, this is one of the ones that we do have to say yes to, so let's see if Ted's going to get shot or not. Maybe not. Day 17, was it the teenagers? No, who the hell was it? We regretted opening the door the minute we saw who was standing on the other side. Dark faces, rifles, and determined looks of a band of teenagers. We're doomed, we thought. Then, out of the blue, one of them asked if we were with the Reds. We've never supported the Red Sox, so we confidently said that we weren't. The tension dropped immediately, and those nice young people gave us 2 bottles of water. They also told us to have no fear, since Wolverines are around. We're not sure what Wolverines have to do with all this, but we took their word for it. So we got a gang of teenagers calling themselves the Wolverines, who were just going around doing good for good people. That's what we need. We played a game of list the things you hate the most, and our neighbor's name kept coming up for some reason. That reminded us the little weasel had a safe in his living room. Yeah, why not? We have to. I think that's a good yes to say. Yeah, something like that I want to say yes to. But like trading, I don't want to screw myself over just for a yes. Oh, we got sick. That's good. When we opened the safe, we heard a loud bang, and the room filled with thick, nasty smoke that smelled of rotten eggs. Bastard booby trapped it. Well, now Ted's sick. Hopefully Timmy will come back with a first aid kit. That would be cool. Hey, speaking of Timmy coming back, sounds like he's back. No first aid kit. Not great. We decided we could get rid of those spiders with our bare hands and feet, or whatever body parts we use for lethal anti-spider attacks. Unfortunately, we underestimated their chances. They were really fast. All we achieved was getting tired. Maybe we'll have more luck next time. We were so afraid for Timmy, but he came back from the wasteland and is safe with us now. The majority of the local gas station was destroyed. Gasoline reserves blew up too, and probably did more damage than the atomic bomb. The only thing left intact was the cashier's booth, along with some cars and the gas price board. War or not, prices are still growing every day. There was an abandoned truck in line for the gas pump. We immediately recognized the logo of a well-known company outside. Yep, the Canned Soup Company, the one and only. Hey, we got 1 food, 1 water. Okay, we got the cashier's booth and some bug spray. We stumbled upon a half-eaten sandwich. Well, you should have taken the half-eaten sandwich. Anything other than soup at this point. Right, we got some cards. Hell yeah, good job, Timmy. You get some rest now, man. Yeah, he's not doing great. It seems awfully quiet outside. Maybe it's safe. Maybe it's not. We won't know until we go out. All right, so nobody can go out right now. But Ted's pretty sick, so maybe somebody will come by that we could trade water with, or trade supplies with to get some first aid kit. I don't know why I said water, just maybe because we have so much. But Timmy's doing fine, but if Ted dies, Timmy's going to have to stay here, and that's going to be bad. Oh no, Timmy will be dead. Shit, if the adult dies, fuck. I didn't, like, I always forget that. Like, I wish the kid could survive on his own, because realistically, he probably could, like, for a while, as long as he just leaves the door closed. When we opened the shelter door today, we saw a letter lying on the ground. It was a cry for help from a group of friendly survivors nearby, or at least that's who they claim to be. They're asking us to bring supplies over to a set location. They're giving us their word that we'll not regret our generosity. Yeah, this seems like a yes. I do technically have the food, so I do want to say yes, even though I don't have a lot of food. So hopefully they'll give me something. The authors who wrote the note turned out to be twin siblings, brother and sister. They greeted us happily and took us to a small tent where they started handing out supplies and brought to a small group of hungry survivors. Between them were people of all ages, including children, the elderly, and even a mime. Is that an age? He's mime age. How old is your son now? Oh, he's fucking mime age. It's been rough. He's You can't get anything out of him, and he's pointing, but he's bad. He's not good at it, so we don't know what the hell he's saying. Ted is still sick. Ted's mental health worries us. We don't know how to help him. Yeah, this might not go super well, but Timmy's gonna starve and die of dehydration. So nobody can go out. Timmy got back to the shelter from his expedition and looked fine, but it turned out he had hurt his hand on a piece of rusty metal, and the wound was infected. It doesn't look like it's healing up. Now we have to patch it. Sorry, Timmy, but we got to cut your arm off because we don't have a way to patch it. Timmy was very brave about the idea of cleaning his wound with a heated axe blade. It was a bit painful, but it was soon over. The axe is in no shape to be used again, but Timmy seems much better. Shit. So Timmy got cut still? So we heal... Oh my god. This is a bad thing. He's hurt. And we're just screwed. No conditions, sending Timmy out of the question. Shit. We found some weird mushrooms going on one of the walls. Okay, well, we have to say yes to this because we're doing a yes run. So let's get sick after we're already hurt and we have no first aid kit still. God. All right. Those were delicious. Our only concern is that they were glowing in the dark. Now we are too, for that matter. Ted is still sick. Ted was already sick, I guess, so that's fine. All right. Sick, thirsty, deranged. If we give him water, will he be better? Let's give him water. We got plenty of water. It seems awfully quiet outside today. If Timmy goes outside right now, he might die. Our family's been stuck down here for a while now, and we're very worried we might have an adverse effect on Timmy's education. Can he even read anymore? Up there, at least he consumed a comic book or two a week. Now there's nothing. We need to give him something to read. Read the bug spray. I don't want to give him checkers, because maybe that'll make things worse. But also, I don't want to lose the bug spray. So hopefully this works out. We are not looking good, gang. Tired, sick, deranged. Tired, fatigued, hurt, sick. We are bad colors. We are bad looking colors. All we have is the anti-bug spray. It has a few labels that Timmy can read. Who would have thought he would be curious enough to spray himself in the face? That was unfortunate. Jesus Christ. What happened to the map? Every day, Ted is becoming more and more absent-minded. Since early this morning, he's been completely committed to reading a newspaper, or rather, something that he seemed to think was a newspaper, our toilet tissue. He seemed very interested in it, so we didn't want to drag him away from his reading. He had to answer a call of nature, but then he accidentally reached for our map. Suffice to say, it's unusable now. Absolutely unusable. However, Ted didn't seem to be very bothered by it. We tried to make him realize what he's done and take back the toilet paper. He just muttered that he might lend it to us when he's finished. So he shit all over our map? It's going to take us a while for Timmy's wounds to heal on their own. Timmy keeps falling asleep in his chair. He needs a few days to rest. Yeah, I know. We're doing bad, guys. I'm aware of that. Let's give him water. We got plenty of that. Right. For an isolated fallout shelter, we should have a lot of disturbances. Something's been making a lot of noise since dawn, and we couldn't sleep. It seems to be coming from under the floor. And coincidentally, we just found a manhole that we used to go down and check what's going on. Yeah, use that. There's shit all over our map. Good job, Ted. What'd you do? Like, why is there orange stuff on the map? You shit out, Ted, you're not doing well. Also, this is such a usable map still. We're like, well, it's gone. The map's fucked. We can't repair it. We found treasure down there. Pills, bottles, and other medical supplies were stacked on a few shelves down in a narrow room. Just enough to stock our first aid kit. Hey! Sorry, Timmy, but Ted's gotta survive. If Ted dies, we all die. Timmy, you drink water. That's your medicine. A sleazy-looking trader carrying an equally scruffy bag on his shoulder. Yeah, we don't even have enough food to give it to you, dude. I couldn't if I wanted to. Day 26. I like how I couldn't if I wanted to. Does sound shitty when you're trying to turn somebody in nicely, because it's like, I don't fucking want to, and even if I could, I can't, but even if I could, I still wouldn't. There we go. That's what I'm saying. That's what I'm saying, guys. You know what I'm saying. Our grandparents always told us never buy anything sight unseen. Yep, that's damn right. Right. So Ted's doing better. He's deranged, but we'll give him some water. Give Timmy some water. It seems awfully quiet outside. Maybe it's safe, maybe it's not. Ted can't go outside. Shit, he's still crazy. Our patients are wearing thin. We thought it'd be a good idea to take a quick look outside and see if there's any trouble in the area. As we were about to step out, a pair of animal eyes flashed in the darkness, and their owner started growling in the most terrifying way. That's Pancake. Too bad we don't have any food. Day 27. That was one of the other goals that person left for me, so we'll see. We decided to check out what's coming for us with our flashlight. Guess what? It was a dog. The poor thing seemed tired, so we let it stay with us for the night. The next morning, we opened the door to let it out. It still hasn't returned. Hopefully, it will come back later. Ted seems to be losing it. Either we do something or this bunker will drive him completely insane. Right. Ted's deranged, fatigued, hungry, thirsty. I can't give him that because he's technically fine, but he's in agony. Timmy's probably going to die. Timmy's condition is too fragile. Shit. If anyone can rescue us from this health situation, it's the government. Well, I know, but still. We're kind of holding out. Why is Ted still crazy? He's got Timmy here now. Timmy looks good and not pale at all and not perspiring from his nose. If there's one thing we need to do, it's use a radio on a regular basis. Yeah, I know. I fucking know. Timmy has to be treated for his injuries. I'd love to treat Timmy for his injuries, but I can't because I can't. Let's see who it'll let me make go outside. They offer a gun for a map. Or, yes, this fucking briefcase isn't doing me any favors. Give me that first aid kit, man. Or not the first aid kit, the handbook. I wish it was a first aid kit. The girls were very kind and their prices were more than fair, so we gladly accepted their offer. How very clever of them to keep their business going, even after apocalypse. Hey, there's no time. Timmy has to be treated. Well, apparently there is time, because they've been staying there for 3 days, and Timmy's fucking still alive. About time to choose someone, no one can go. No one can go outside. Day 30. Day 30. Oh, someone's knocking on our door. Oh, shit, Timmy's gone. Maybe it's Timmy. Ted seems to be losing it. Either we do something or this bunk will drive him completely insane. Ted still hasn't recovered his energy. Ted looks like he's got 1 foot in the grave. He needs to get a drink right now. Ted looks very weak. Wait. We couldn't do anything about Timmy's wounds. They got worse and worse until eventually he got fed up and left. All that remains of him is a note explaining that we are lousy parents and that he will be back when he becomes warlord of the wasteland. Is there an ending where you can wait for Timmy to come back and be warlord of the wasteland? Because that would be interesting. I want that ending. Ah, the twin siblings. Sorry, I don't have the map for you. I shit all over it, even though it's hanging up on my wall. And it looks pretty functional. Right. If we had a map, we could definitely share it with them. We apologize and send them on their way. Yeah. Tell them why. Tell them why, Ted. Tell them why you don't have a fucking map. Ooh, they offer a radio for a harmonica. That might be Ted's way out of here. Yeah, we'll do that. Fair exchange. I got a little thing over there waiting for my achievement. Oh, Ted's not sick anymore, but he is crazy. Oh, he wasn't sick before, was he? He was just tired. That's right. We managed to work out a deal. The woman has to get some tips about surviving the wasteland. I don't need that, ma'am. I think I'm doing... Me and my sock friend here are doing fine. Sir Reginald Thistlebaum and I are just fine. Thank you very much. This lady thinks I'm fucking crazy. Ted, yeah, you're going out, dude. Scratch the door can only mean one thing. Our dog friend is back. I'm sorry, Pancake. I don't have any food for you. This is going to test the theory of if we can go out with the lock on the door. Because somebody said that if you have the lock, you can leave. Let's see. Wish we could have fed the poor beast, but we didn't have any food to spare. Damn it. I don't want to read how sad he was. I don't even want to read how sad he was. If you guys want to read, you can pause it and read it, but I'm not reading how sad Pancake was. Ted, you also need water, yeah. You should definitely eat and drink. It's about time we choose someone to scavenge the remains of our town and search for supplies. Yep, Ted's going, and he's taking... What if he takes the lock? Does he have to take the lock? What to take outside? No, that seems bad, right? What does he bring? The scout manual? Yeah, bring the scout manual. Do we take the lock or do we take the scout manual? What happens? Day 34, 35, 36, 37, 38, 39. Come on. Hey, he's back. The lock works. Does it? Yeah. Fuck yeah. All right. He's sick, though. Ted soon left for search, so we hope he'll be back soon. Safely returned from his voyage to the surface. Before our expedition could get anywhere, we ran into a group of freaky people dressed like wizards. They were eager to trade some of their supplies for a few items. It sounded like a fair deal, so we invited them in. They had some food with them, but that we actually brought a real pre-apocalypse money. They thought the coins we gave them were magical. We didn't argue. Hey, we got 2 food. That scout handbook was really useful. Too bad we lost it during the expedition. Well, Ted, damn it. What? How? The vehicle down the street looked like someone's work in progress. We observed it from afar. Who could the owner be? We've kept our distance for the time being, but we may want to take a closer look in the future. This could potentially be our ticket out of here. Ted seems to be losing it. I thought some air would do him good, but apparently not. Ted can't do any expeditions. As long as we have food and water, we can stay locked in, but we have to leave eventually. Yeah, let's listen to the radio. Maybe Ted won't be crazy. Maybe that'll get him uncrazy and he'll just be sick. Then we can worry about him being sick. Still, I like how the sock puppet is sick too. That's good. We're socking tired of this. We knew it. The government has not fallen, and they're coming to save us. They didn't give exact dates in the radio transmission, but we're sure they won't keep us waiting long. They said they'll be in touch in a couple of days and told us to wait further instructions. All right. Food and water for Ted. Seems awfully quiet outside today. He's too weak for any expedition. I've been wondering what happened to Uncle Brian. Well, he's lost in the waste, but fortunately, there's a photo of Uncle Brian that comes in every single scout handbook. Right, and so we are left with no photos, no news, and no happy thoughts. The world is too cruel. Ted's stomach is rumbling. Ted hasn't recovered from his illness yet. Seems to be losing it. He's fine. He's fine. We'll give him food and water. Ted is in no condition to go outside. Some door-to-door salesman found his way to our shelter. Remember him from before the apocalypse. He came over with a bunch of leaflets and tried to convince us to join something called Astro Citizen, but we refused. Now he just wants supplies and says he'll reveal some state secrets to us in return. How about you reveal your back to me as you walk away from my door? I was going to be way more crass with it, but I didn't know where I was going to go. And so sometimes you gotta be polite, guys, and just say, why don't you show me your back and leave? That's the polite thing to say. As a rule, we don't trust door-to-door salesmen, especially ones who attempt treason. We told him to go back to whatever planet he dropped to Earth from. He got angry and stormed off, mumbling something about how our souls are going to be devoured by alien Yord Zontar. Is he Zontar or Yaltar? Poor guy. He seemed very confused. Either way, he's not doing great. Zontar or Yantar. It's like, oh, he said Zontar. I'm sorry. I thought he said Yantar. I thought he was a fucking lunatic. All right, our supplies are scarce and our morale is low. You can almost smell the desperation in the shelter. We're pretty sure there's a small group of survivors nearby, mostly old folks in the retirement home. It shouldn't be hard to borrow some of their supplies. They're old anyway, and we need them more, right? Yeah, well, we're saying yes, so let's do it. Let's go steal from old people. Day 43. Maybe they add a med kit. Oh, he's not sick anymore. He's just crazy. Hell yeah. We went, got what we needed, and came back. We're sure the group will do just fine. Most probably. Yeah, absolutely. Yeah. Okay, so he's still... Ted is too weak for any expeditions. The other day we heard a quiet knock at our door. When we opened, we only found a suitcase at the doorstep, and there was no one around. It isn't signed, but it sure looks it's meant for us. Shit. Well, we gotta say yes, so let's get sick again. Day 44. Damn it, Ted. I knew it. I knew he was gonna get sick. It was an innocent-looking bottle of water, so we took a sip. We thought we got lucky, but it was all a lie. Either the water was irradiated or it was some kind of biological weapon. It made us feel pretty sick. Ted, you motherfucker. Ted's in no condition to go outside. A traveling salesman paid us a visit today. He introduced himself as Willie. Apparently, business can do well even after the end of the world. 1 food in exchange for cards. 1 water in exchange for checkers. 2 food in exchange for that. Ooh, 4 water in exchange for the gun. Damn it, I don't have a gun. Yeah, give him the gas mask. Yeah. Give him the gas mask. I need supplies. So give him the gas mask and we'll take it. We will take it. Ted's not going to be able to go out anytime soon, so I need to be able to feed him and give him water. Ted is still sick. He'll be fine. We're giving him food and water every day. Ted's still too weak for any expeditions. The radio of ours has been silent for the past few hours. We need our news. We need our music. We all agree on that. It's refusing to cooperate. We need to meddle with it until it works. Yeah. Let's break that fucking radio, guys. Who's ready to break the radio after being sick? Yep. See, yep. I had a feeling this was going to go downhill. Well, that didn't go so well, and we broke the damn thing. Technology changes so fast these days, it's hard to keep up. Who needs a radio anyway? We do. We do exactly in this situation. A woman came by with a creature she claims is a camel, provided the camels have 5 legs. The animal's carrying a pack of goods for trade. 1 water in exchange for a checkerboard. Yeah. We need supplies. Ted is sick and crazy still. He's been sick and crazy for so long. Hey, he's not tired anymore, though. He's sitting up straight at least. Got that good posture while you're sick and crazy. Give him food and water. That's all we can do. Ted might be able to survive an expedition. Let's see. On our way back from last expedition, we noticed some drawings on the half-room wall nearby. It was a very crude map of our town, and one was placed marked with an X. Maybe it's someone's secret stash of soup. Shall we go check? Yeah, go check, Ted. Day 48. All right, what was it? Hey, shit, he's not sick anymore. He's just crazy. Lucky find. We were afraid the map was a trap map, leading us straight to a camp full of bandits, but it turned out to be true. At the end of the path, we found some supplies that might be helpful to us. Ted is crazy, deranged, fatigued, but if we give him food and water, send him out in the wastelands, what can he bring with him? Give him the old flashlight. Yeah, give him the flashlight. Let him go search around. We got the padlock, so he should be fine when we come back. The padlock's there. 51, 52, 53, 54, 55, 56. Shit, he's gone for a long time. Hey, look at... Whoa! Ted came back... Ted left for the surface. We hope he'll be back soon. Yeah, this is a journey. Ted has safely returned his way to the surface. The local school is a big building a mile away from our house. Nobody liked that place. The atomic blast didn't change that. Now, without windows and few walls remaining, it looks even more unpleasant. Pleasant or not, it seemed like a good spot to hunt for some useful supplies. Everybody adored the lunch lady. She was almost 80, and everything she touched tasted great and smelled of tomato. Now we know her secret. Tomato soup cans. The biology class had an aquarium. The fish had died since no one fed them, but the aquarium water could still be drinkable. There was enough for a few bottles. The PE teacher was a World War II veteran. He kept some of his war trophies and memorabilia in his office at school. This included grenades, a bazooka, and a fully functional gas mask. Where the fuck are the grenades and the bazooka? Why would you not bring that? All right. The local scout team had its own room in the school basement. We found it filled with boxes and boxes of scout handbooks, all full of photos of Uncle Brian. Maybe they were preparing for the apocalypse. Anyway, we just took one. The geography classroom, that's how I was going to read it. The geography classroom was very poorly equipped. The only useful item we could find was a map of our town. Still better than nothing. And it's not covered in shit. Curses. Our flashlight went out of start. Hey, all that, yeah, I think someone followed us. Crap. So we may have some people coming in with some bad stuff, but Ted, you did really good work. We could use some extra supplies. The last time we went on a supply room, we noticed a damaged tank stuck in the rubble nearby. Is this how Ted's going to end, or are we actually going to get supplies? Day 57. Nice, Ted. Hey, you get a rifle. An extra bit of firepower never hurts. We're more than happy to inherit a military-issue rifle from the tank. All right. He's still crazy, so we just keep giving him food and water. A sleazy-looking trader carrying an equally scruffy bag on his shoulder pays a visit. Hey, time to get Sherikov the cat. It does cost me 1 food, which I realize is a valuable thing, but I think one of my goals was to get a cat or a dog. So, hey, he's not crazy anymore because he's got the cat companion. Ted, you're going to be all right, man. Ted is no longer crazy. He's going to make it. Ted is going to survive. And he's going to survive in the next episode because I'm going to end that one here for the day, guys. If you did like this one, be sure to like, subscribe. It really helps out the channel. Let's see how far Ted can make it. Can he survive on his own again? I have a good feeling about it, and I'll see you next time. Bye.